पे, इसको सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलिएगा। विचर 3 वाइल्ड हंट हम खेल रहे हैं और विचर की दुनिया में हैं हम लोग, पता नहीं अब आगे क्या होने वाला है। इस वक्त हमें एक नया सैडल मिला था लास्ट वीडियो में, जिसकी वजह से हमारे घोड़े का स्टैमिना काफ़ी अच्छा बढ़ गया है। हमने एक अच्छी सी रेस खेली और अभी हम लोग इस वक्त सीरी की ही तलाश में है, मेन मिशंस को जा रहे हैं, लेकिन हमारा 13 जो लेवल है, हमारा जो विचर का लेवल है 13 से 14 होने वाला है और 14वें लेवल पे हमको बहुत अच्छा विचर का जो गियर सेट है, बेयर गियर सेट, वो खुलने वाला है। तो क्यों ना हम पहले बेयर गियर सेट को हम लोग देखेंगे, उसके बाद फिर हम लोग विचर के इसमें हम आगे बढ़ेंगे मेन स्टोरी में। ओके, एज यू कैन सी गाइस, हम लोग केयर मोहन जा नहीं पा रहे हैं क्योंकि केयर मोहन अभी तक हमें यहाँ पर खुला नहीं है। तो जब केयर मोहन खुलेगा तब हम लोग वहाँ जा पाएंगे। इसलिए ये जो क्वेस्ट है विच वुल्फ स्कूल गियर, ये हम इस वक्त नहीं कर पाएंगे। सो लेट्स गो टू कॉन्ट्रैक्ट। ये कॉन्ट्रैक्ट भी हमारा कंप्लीट हो चुका था, राइट लेडी, ये हम लोग बाद में करने वाले हैं। सेकेंडरी क्वेस्ट बाद में करने वाले। मेन क्वेस्ट में हमें बताया गया है कि टॉक टू रोजावा रत्रे या फिर रिटर्न टू नोविग्रेड ऑन योर ओन। सो स्टॉप टू रोजा, जो यहाँ से 850 कदम की दूरी पर है, 800 मीटर दूर है, इसके अंदर है। तो क्यों ना हम यहाँ तक फास्ट ट्रैवल कर ले और उसके बाद फिर आगे का पैर से कदम करना से जाए। काफ़ी इंटरेस्टिंग होता जा रहा है ये गेम, बहुत बड़ा होता जा रहा है। पहले हमारे पास छोटा सा मैप था, फिर एक मीडियम साइज मैप था, अभी तो बहुत बड़ा मैप दे दिया है हमको और काफ़ी सारे कैरेक्टर्स जुड़ गए हैं हमारे साथ। तो हम खुद नहीं जानते कि कौन सा कैरेक्टर हमारे लिए और अच्छे से चल रहा है।
Why buy tomorrow what you can buy today?
There's still blood on your swords.
हर्बलिस्ट कोई
Welcome.
Let's see
What do you
हमारा
got
कुछ
there?
alchemy का कुछ बचा है क्या। ये क्या है इसके पास, नेकर डिकॉक्शन, नहीं इतना खास नहीं है ये। स्टिल हमने जिसको, इसको हटा देते हैं।
So long.
इतना भी खास नहीं।
Listen, why do you have the best deals this side?
I'm knackered.
जिनके पास हम जाने वाले हैं।
My.
Well, well, look who's here. The White Wolf himself in my humble establishment. How can I be of service?
कन्वर्ट कर देंगे अपनी करेंसी को।
Got some coin I'd like to convert into crowns.
You've come to the right.
1000 रुपए मिले हैं हमें और अब हमारे पास कोई काम नहीं। ओके, सो ये फास्टली कन्वर्ट कर, ठीक है दोस्तों। मुझे अपग्रेड्स को करने की बड़ी इच्छा थी। ये क्राफ्ट मास्टर क्राफ्टमैन कर सकता है ऐसा लिखा है, लेकिन यहाँ पे मास्टर क्राफ्ट
Top.
Show me what you have in stock.
ओके, तो ये कन्वर्ट नहीं कर सकते, नहीं तो यहीं पे उस दिख गया रहता। हमने अभी अभी ग्रिफिन आर्मर निकाला है, तो इसको हम लोग छोड़ेंगे नहीं।
So long.
Well, that's like all the jest than yesterday, isn't it?
One cannot make an omelette without breaking an egg.
Why'd you give your food to that beggar? Because he was hungry. He wouldn't be hungry were he to find paid work. But he said the temple guard interrogated him. Looked out his eyes.
This morning, my Greta came back from the market and well set with silver stuff.
I doubt you know many road.
Did you catch it?
Sounds like you might have been an acrobat.
One doubter do more evil than 1,000 believers do good. Years old, despise me.
Ah, now she is a beauty.
अरे वाह, क्या मिला हमको? जूते हैं, कुछ काम के नहीं है। अल्केमी का कुछ मिला है क्या? आई डोंट थिंक सो। इसको क्यों मैंने क्राफ्टिंग में कुछ मिला है हमें। इस चीज का डायग्राम है भाई। किलर व्हेल और किलर व्हेल मिला है हमको। लेट्स सी किलर व्हेल क्या है। बॉम्ब है, एक ऑप्शन बना हुआ है। पोशन है किलर व्हेल। किलर व्हेल पोशन है, क्या करता है? ओ, पानी के अंदर जाने के बाद हमारा सांस लेने हम सही रास्ते जा रहे हैं फ्रेंड्स।
Interesting.
Okay, we are inside.
You fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Var-ravaged to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, sugar puss, before I report this to Papa. to masquerade as more prostitutes.
I've no doubt it's another recommended idea to extend.
Don't feel you also funny.
Of this I'm sure. No good can come of
I
religious
think जहाँ पे वो अभी मरा पड़ा था वहाँ से हमको कुछ रास्ता मिल गया.
To believe that?
Behave yourself. Do what you must, but behave.
सेव कर लेते हैं. As expected, friends. हमको ये आने का रास्ता. हमारे ग्रिफिन स्वॉर्ड के सामने ये लोग कुछ नहीं. यहाँ पे इल्यूजन है दिख रहा है. ओह. ऐसे देखा जाए तो कुछ भी नहीं था.
Shit.
यहाँ पे क्या ये जहाँ भाई ये क्या हो गया इसको. अबे ये क्या हो गया. ये क्या तमाशगोरी है भाई.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Kareem Tilly, an Oneromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Kareem Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Just wonderful.
Oh shit. ये तो फिर से बाहर आ. Let's go inside of it. Guys.
My dad doesn't like elves very much.
What do you want?
Want to see Rosa Varatra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I bet you're not needed. On your way now.
A deserter from the sky.
Thanks, we ain't looking for no witcher. What do you want?
I'm the new cook.
And them pointy things sticking out behind you, they your cleavers?
Away with you, vagrant.
Thanks, we ain't looking for no witcher.
We want no trouble. Move along.
Hey, keep your distance.
The thinking, could someone explain to me why this deal's this side of the Pontar?
Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But miss, he just claimed to be the cook. He's a cheat, he is.
See, Frederick, did I not warn you not to jest with the guards? They haven't any sense of humor whatever. Now take Master de Bergerac to the training room, quickly.
As you say, miss. Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips his sword. Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss, or you'll earn it. Follow me.
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Good to start with. I must know your worth.
Oh, good.
Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes, yes, in the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch. Granted.
Come on.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var-Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden?
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool? Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
Take it Dandelion did too.
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Kalonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Kalonetta. Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
How's here tomorrow? Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Drifter in from Temeria.
Do you know Mr. Menga? You don't say what?
Wonderful.
Slower.
Such lovely natural surroundings.
So what's he doing? I'm spending a bit of money and business when suddenly up he pops and heals. Bill, save me. I'm dying of poverty. What village are you from?
Willows. Sits in the area 2 days road from the Zero. Never got arrived there just a few minutes up. That used to be not at first.
Fine, where are you keeping? Monsieur Sol, the old bug, princess.
your water. Naughty bird. Now repeat. Savor rake. Ah, you're back! Right, Poppy? You ought to start talking any day now.
That Field Marshal Judah's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot, you do remember, right? Where'd you get her?
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Witch hunters and the Eternal Fire joined forces, staked out his place and rounded the sorry sap up. But his thing's up for sale. Happened to be passing by and saw this out. Came with her own cage.
How could you resist?
Good day. 'Tweren't possible. But dandelions what matters now. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
तू बताओ.
Tell me what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, not much of note. He wasn't staying with any of them. I'd not seen hiding or hair of him in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pick-up lines of dubious worth.
Think I might have something better.
What are you waiting for? Let's have at it!
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Like some dandelion with a pair of tits, and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works with a mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
What was it happened to Francis again?
Got a piece of the racehorse.
Like dung that flows to the sewers, so the worst scum flows into nowhere.
That's your hair so bad, I.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse lists. Should start soon.
Interesting.
wishes. Damn what the stars are. Rend my heart open, then your love profess. A winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
अच्छा
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back at White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere. Squabbles and rows again! And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? Who the fuck it is?
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
It's Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
There's a good reason I don't pour my heart out to bards. They always babble, as you just demonstrated. But listen, besides giving you the details of my affairs, did Dandelion mention his own plans, where he might be going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Shoot up.
And I've not seen him since.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wine at the Passa Flora once. And made her wait the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Horson Jr.'s lair. Then Horson's men chased him all over town.
Horson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
That rascal. At least they didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me his salary.
Wherever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Horson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Horson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Bobby to feed. Then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own. Take care now.
Why the googly eyes? Got a case of the bloat?
Oh, arrogant bastard, you seek to...
If I was seeking to get you drunk, madame, we would not be drinking Cote de Blessure.
Why ever not?
It's too expensive.
I believe I shall stop coming.
Why? Even with the war on, they still manage to pure. Let's go! Get here. Whoa there, Roach.
नीचे से है रास्ता।
Hey there.
I'll strumpet tried to beguile my man.
Anybody there? Open up.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Busy? With what?
Entertaining important guests.
In that case, tell him there's another one at the door. Geralt of Rivia. And I'm not leaving till I see him.
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Sigiruvan cordially invites you to join him. I'm happy. The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
You make this robe here. Your equipment will be safe. Splendid. Sigiruvan awaits in the next room.
Hey, Whitehead. Nice bum you have.
You were right. He doesn't blush.
A junior cut off his hand, then ordered them to shove it up the corpse's arse. And then he sent the body back after his hand extended.
He's hung like a horse.
Clear that you've not seen it.
Easy, Cleaver. Orson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye. Reuven, your guest.
Why the fuck you let him in here? Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out of the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
I'm a witcher.
Problems with your plumbing? Nah, it's under control. Geralt's a friend from the old days. Although...
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Ploughing fortune teller?
Assassins! Please, no! Ah!
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few. First ever party with my prick hanging out. Ah! We need one alive! Good work, gents. Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how.
They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it?
Let's give him a chance to explain.
I'm looking for Horson Jr.
Interesting. What do you want with him?
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Horson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today.
Gentlemen, you out your fucking minds? A chat session? Horson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Horson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, want to find Horson? Find me first.
Any clue on Junior's whereabouts? Be grateful for any lead.
Siggy? It's worth a try. Geralt's got a knack for finding people, and he's discreet, a value in itself.
Leave you to it then.
I'll look in on you tomorrow, Francis. Finish our talk.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk. In private. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
I had my reasons. Your leg'd be fine if you hadn't gotten in my way.
I see. Well, I promise you that if I could go back in time, I'd do things quite differently on Thanedd. For example, I'd have my men kill you instead of just tying you up.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Horson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste. Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's gotta be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling. That's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bugger bet and lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Horson's house, though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Horson's got naught to do with the casino officially, so careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf. You'll have to enter through the pits endure the stench of poverty on the way. Now, Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
Mentioned Horson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
See if I can't find Horson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Horson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
Far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
Seem a bit prickly. Something bothering you?
Sorry. I know I've been unbearable lately. But at my age, the menopause, what with hot flushes and violent mood swings?
Dijkstra, men don't get menopause. You know that, don't you?
Yes, you moron. I also know you don't actually give a shite about my problems. What do you want?
You got me. Need work. Thought you might throw some my way. Monster trouble, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Might be able to help me, in fact. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tripe. Ah, and you do realise, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to. Be so kind as to follow me. Oh, Bart, not again.
Bart.
Bart, stop that, now.
Bart, mad. Bart makes Ziggy lose often.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bart, her. Bart, less thinky. Bart, less thinky. But sadness.
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
But I bumpy horses. Hot there. Siggy bad take. Good Siggy.
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God! Then boom! Chorfoot go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
Why don't you handle this? Gotta have connections in the underworld. What do you need a witcher for?
The gold wasn't mine alone. See, I run a members-only savings club, a bank for the initiated. For reasons that should be obvious, I prefer it if my temporary liquidity problems remained private.
How do you know you can trust me?
I don't. Counting on your survival instinct. Slip up, and I'll kill you. Feed you to Bart.
But sorry. But job that good.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom. Hole. But look won't go. But look no. Only sleep. Bad shrooms. Head falls.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom! Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the...
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pops mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. But troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
But through hole. Want see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom.
Now. Stiff up a lip.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. Hired this lummox Fonce, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some pops antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after...
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fonce, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fonce and ran like hell.
Should look around the sewers.
Have a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
Dandelion. What the hell have you gotten yourself into? Edges curled out, so the inside blown wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here.
Okay guys, हम लोग यहाँ पर देखेंगे अभी नेक्स्ट वीडियो में इसके आगे का हम लोग देखेंगे कि क्या हुआ था यहाँ पे, इसको सब देखेंगे। और आप लोग बने रहिए, विचर का जो दुनिया है काफ़ी इंटरेस्टिंग होता जा रहा है। तो डैंडलाइन को बचाना है और हमको सीरी को भी बचाना है। सो लेट्स सी हम कहाँ तक उसमें सफल हो पाते हैं। अगर आपने अभी तक सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब कीजिए। थैंक यू सो मच।